Okay. So graphing greater than or equal to -2. Hopefully you see a -2, a +2, solid dot at -2, going to the right. Are we okay with that? X is less than or equal to 2. So again, same principle, -2, 2, solid dot at 2 going to the left. Absolute value, how many solutions? How many equations? 2 equations. All right, and some of you are not going to believe me on the test. If you don't write both equations, I can't count it right. So you need to make yourself a note over and over and over. So for number 6, we would say X is less than or equal to 3. Then you would write it, X is greater than or equal to -3. Greater than or equal to -3. All right, so here is -3. Here is 3. Greater than or equal, greater than or equal to -3, solid dot, and then less than or equal to 3, solid dot. And so then you know it's an and statement. That's right. Thank you. Absolute value of X is less than 7. So X is less than 7. X is greater than -7. Yes.
So I know how you said like on number 6, you said like and you don't write it out in these, you just put them.
Right. So, right. This is the solution. Everything between -3 and 3. You're not writing this one in interval notation. Okay. So now less than 7. And open circle going to the left, greater than -7, open circle going to the right. So again, this was your and. And for those of you guys who like to make observations, less than is always the what? The and statement. Greater than was always the what? The or statement. All right.
Do you want us to write if it's and or?
I don't really care. You're just graphing. All right. Here we go. Number 10. Now you're writing an interval notation, which is pretty much standard. So if X is greater than or equal to 6, you should have put a bracket 6 to infinity. Yes. Anybody have any questions with 10? All right, let's talk about 12. Less than or equal to 13. Negative infinity, 13, bracket, parentheses. Anybody have any issues? All right, good job. Yes.
That one, why would it not be 13?
Good question, because this symbol, you have to tell me what that symbol means right here. What is it? Mm-mm. Right? Less than 13. And less than or equal to, yes. Yep.
I put the bracket on the other side. Did you do that because
Remember, you're always reading numbers from left to right. Right. So here over here is negative infinity, here is infinity, here is 6. We're starting at 6 and going to infinity. Right?
bracket can't be on the
Right, brackets never on infinity. Okay, 14. Again, we just write it. X less than or equal to 5. x greater than or equal to -5. Now, again, I have some kids who have trouble seeing it. So sometimes if you're having trouble seeing it, the best thing to do is just try a number line. -5, 5, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And then you can see that. Does everybody see? So we have what? No.
-5.
Right now, a way you can check that is he said negative infinity by accident. If I put -10, is the absolute value of -10 less than 5? What's the absolute value of -10? 10. Is 10 less than 5? No, 10 is not less than 5, so it doesn't work. You see what I'm saying, right? Only the numbers between -5 and 5. If I take the absolute value, will be less than or equal to 5. Yes. Oh, yeah. You're right. Thank you. That should be a bracket. All right, here we go. Let's knock out 16. Again, x is less than 11. X is greater than -11. So here we go. Just to be sure, here's 11. Here's -11. Less than 11, greater than -11. -11 to 11 parentheses. Anybody have any issues with that? Nobody? All right, somebody's phone is beeping or something. On which one? Okay, everything is good. 18. All right, divide by 6 first. 3x minus 4 less than or equal to -4. Add 4. And so x is less than or equal to 0. Is that right? So think about less than or equal to 0. I'm going to -infinity to 0. Bracket. Anybody have any information on that? Anybody? Yes. Say that again. Yeah, because we're going less than 0. Now, remember, again, I don't think it's necessary for you to know that. I think it'd be a good idea, bless you, if you just put 0 in and then less than is going this direction, right? So that's how I automatically knew it was -infinity to 0. Because again, we're reading left to right. We're reading left to right. All right, here we go. Number 20. Oh, number 20, guys, can I just divide by 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I divide by 3, it just makes the problem easier. Does everybody see that? Does it matter? Can I just distribute? Will you get the same answer? Yeah. Do anybody think about dividing by 3? All right. So again, we could have divided by 3. All right, but let's just go ahead and distribute. 6x plus 18 greater than or equal to 12x minus 36. Everybody good with that? So if I subtract 12x and subtract 18, we good with that? And then when we divide, what do I do to the sign? Change it. Thank you, Molly. Less than or equal to 9. Anybody have any issues with that? So if I'm less than or equal to 9, I'm going to -infinity to 9 bracket. Should be kind of easy. Anybody have any issues? 4R and 8R is what? 12R, do we agree? Now, what can I do with the negative 10? Add it to the other side. So negative, right. Everybody okay with that? Getting better with numbers, combining and moving in one step, combining and moving in one step. Anybody have any issues? Now, R is less than what? -5. So again, negative infinity to -5. Everybody good? All right, here we go. What can I do first here? Right, multiply by the reciprocal. I really don't want to distribute because it'll make fractions, right? So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go ahead and multiply by the reciprocal. And when I do that, I'm just putting over here 8/7, right? These guys cancel. So what's 8/7 times 14? 16, less than or equal to 7x minus 5. Now what? Add 5. And then beautiful. So now 3 is less than or equal to x. That means that x is what? Yes, x is greater than or equal to 3. So we have what to what? 3 to infinity. There you go. Totally happy with that. Anybody have any issues? Issues? Everybody good? All right, here we go. 26. What can I do on 26? So add 4, right? If I add 4, that becomes what? 30. Now, does it matter if you distribute? No. Can I combine the -4 and the 5? Definitely not. All right, definitely not. So now divide by 5 just makes it easier. X minus 1 is equal to what? 6. And so here x would equal what? 7. All right, now obviously I meant for that to be an inequality sign. All right, so just do me a favor. Just come up here and go less than or equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to. It's not really a big deal. So if it's less than or equal to, we would say negative infinity to 7 bracket. Not bad, right? Everybody's good? All right, let's check out 28. Now, what do I have to do to both sides here? Hello, what are we doing on this one? Add 1. Now remember, adding 1 to all places. So -9, less than 3x, less than 12. Then what? Divide by 3. Everybody good with that? Yes. Tell me, you good or not?
Did you just minus it? Or no?
Because that's multiplication, right? And so this would just be everything between -3 and 4. Everybody's good? All right, here we go. 30. What do I have to do? 2x is greater than 16, so x is greater than 8. And 3x is less than or equal to 30, so x would be less than or equal to 10. So what am I if I'm greater than 8 and less than 10? Okay, so now let's just say we don't know. Put 8 down, put 10 down, open circle at 8 going to the right, less than or equal to, solid going to the what? So it's just everything what? Everything in between there. If it was an or statement, we'd have a different answer. All right, so it would just be 8 comma 10 brackets. Go ahead.
I get this, but like, you know, the ones that we have like the negative to infinity.
Yeah, we're gonna get to those right now.
Okay, I was just confused. Like, how
Yeah,
do you-
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do my best to show you, and we'll practice a little bit. Go.
Why is it -3, 4?
Well, what do you want it to be?
Well, that's the thing, I don't know what it's gonna be, because the -3 is going away.
What is that? What does this say to you right here?
Is it,
That says -3 is less than x, right? So if -3 is less than x, that means x is. That is correct.
because then how do you draw that within a number line?
That's what that means.
Why is the -3 going the other way?
Yeah, because it's not written in the right format. If -3 is less than x, x is greater than -3. That's what you're not understanding.
Oh, so you just gotta mentally know.
Yes, you have to mentally know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So here's the hard problems. Okay. So again, I don't think it's that hard. It's just you have to know numbers. What numbers are greater than 8 and also less than 2? What numbers are greater than 8 and less than 2? There aren't any. There are no numbers. There are no numbers that are greater than 8 and less than 2. Make sense? You have to kind of visualize the numbers. That's why I keep telling kids. All right. Now, here we go. Come on now. What numbers are greater than or equal to 2 and also greater than 8? So is 3 greater than 2? Is 3 greater than 8? So 3 does not work. 3 is not an answer.
So 8 to infinity.
8 to infinity. Correct. 8 to infinity. Now, let's look at it just to make sure you're seeing it. 2. Here we go. 8 is over here. Are any of these numbers over here greater than 2? So do they count? No, they do not count. All right. That does not count. Now I'm checking between 2 and 8. Are the numbers between 2 and 8 greater than 2? Yes. So it looks like that's true. But are those numbers greater than 8? No. So is that an answer? Not an answer. So now we're going to do the other one. So now I have everything greater than 8. Are these numbers on the brown over here, whatever color that is? Are those numbers greater than 2?
Yes.
Are they greater than 8?
Yes.
That's why that's the answer. Or statement only has to be true for what? One of them. It can be true for what? Both of them, but it has to be true for one of them. If it's not true for one or the other, it's not a solution. All right, Logan, did that help? that good? Anybody else have a question? Those are the thinking questions right there. Very important. I don't think it's that hard. Like I said, if you understand the numbers and what does an and mean and what does or mean. All right. Yes,
So you can't do like the union thing for that.
that is actually true. There'll never be a union, right, for and. I didn't think about that, but that's true. All right, so here we go. Interval notation for absolute values. So again, 2x minus 11 greater than or equal to 9. 2x minus 11 less than or equal to -9. Again, absolute values, 2 equations. Absolute value, 2 equations. So we're adding 11, dividing by 2. Everybody okay with that? Adding 11, dividing by 2. And or. You should start to see it, right? You can't be greater than 10 and less than 1. So we knew it was an or. Now the number line is there just for your own benefit, right? If you need it. I really don't want you to need it because we've done a bunch. So you should be able to tell me the answer is from and exactly. And don't forget the union symbol. That's what we're looking at, guys. Hey, how you doing? You getting it? You know it? Yes, ma'am.
So for union, so when it's or.
Yes, union is for or. I never even thought about that. All right, union is for or. All right, so now here we go. 3x minus 12 greater than 15. 3x minus 12 less than -15. Adding 12, 3x less, or I'm sorry, 3x greater than 27, x is greater than 9. 3x less than -3, x is less than -1. All right, so hopefully you're visualizing this correctly. Less than -1 or greater than 9. So again, the other thing, if you want, you like kind of thinking about things this way, greater than is always your what? Or statement. All right, here we go. Let's knock out 40. What do I have to do on 40? Add 9 first, right? Because we're isolating. So 2 absolute value of x greater than or equal to 26. And then what? X is greater than or equal to 13. So now x is greater than or equal to 13, x less than or equal to -13. Again, or, all right. -infinity to -13. (13) to infinity.
Well, what about like 35? That's less than, but it's still less than. Oh, 39.
You okay now? All righty. Here we go. 42, isolating the absolute value. Isolating the absolute value, we have to do what first? Add 7, then what? Right. So we have absolute value x minus 6 is greater than 10. X minus 6 greater than 10. X minus 6 less than -10.
I'm confused confused because we're like 23, wait,
What's 23 plus 7?
30. Oh, and then divide.
Again, or negative infinity, -4. So now what do we need to do? Add 31 and then, right, so absolute value of 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 7. Everybody good with that? I don't think so. Everybody okay with that? Yes.
You change X to be negative just by switching.
Yeah, right. Negative x means change signs. Change signs. Yes.
31.
What? I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yes, go.
Wait, so I'm when you so the negative, I'm confused why you got the like the negative and the oh wait, never mind. I did it wrong.
You sure?
Yeah, I switched the negative.
All right. Anybody else? Everything going all right? All right, let's check out 46. Absolute value 4x minus 7. Subtracting 8 makes it, dividing by -3 makes it, yes, less than what? 4, less than 4. So now 4x minus 7 is less than 4. 4x minus 7 is greater than -4. 4x is less than 11. X is less than 11/4. 4x is greater than 3. X is greater than 3/4. So that means everything between 3/4 and 11/4. How's that? Yes, sir. -4 plus 7, right? You sure? All right, not bad. All right, now let's knock out the graphing. If x is less than -4, do we agree that's just a vertical line across the x-axis? And then we have to remember that it is and then we're shaded which direction? Yes, yes, I see you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're going less than, which means we're going to the left, right? Everybody okay with that? Okay, number 50. All right, so we have to add x to both sides. And then divide by 7. So I like to say 1/7 x. Then, of course, we know it's plus 0. Everybody okay with that? Yes.
First, test, you just want to scroll.
Yeah. I don't care about coloring. Just show me where it goes. All right. So here, how do we graph? Stay at 0. Thank you, sir. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Let me draw that line. And then, of course, we shade. Where are we shading? Up. Above. Anybody have any issues? All right, 52. I just tried to throw you off a little bit here. What can we do for this one? Add 2. Well, first we could distribute the 2, right?
Yeah.
And then what? Everybody okay with that? So now we need to go what? We go what? Down 6. Up 2 to the right 1. Shaded which direction? I just went up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Because the slope is 2 over 1. Right? Hey. Well, I could have 4 points if I wanted to. I could go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. No, you need 2 points.
I'm making it in here.
So do you always try to make X a fraction?
Yeah, if I that way you know the rise and run. Hey, hold up, guys. Sorry. Hey, listen, I'm still not quite done. So again, I will post this answer key just in case for some strange reason. All right, you want to see some more work? I'll also post a blank copy. Does anybody have any questions?
Can I get, I sent a assignment to them last week that I was unless you rather.
No, hold on. Let me fix that.
Sorry, I was actually really sick.
No, I know.
But,